have a dream of a scene between the green hills. Clouds pull away and the sunlight's revealed. People don't talk about keeping it real. It's understood that they actually will. An intoxicated and stimulated MC staring in the trees, paranoid on in the breeze. Watch them flee. Hip-hop heads take a walk with me, and what you'll see is a land where the sand's made of crushed up wax. The sky beyond you is Krylon blue, and everybody's...
Hey guys, MikeDecIsHere, bringing you my second Wi-Fi battle against ShadowAbra. This is a 4th gen battle. I know that 5th gen just came out, it's really popular, but I love this metagame and I want to keep it alive as much as possible. So we're battling on Shoddy Battle. For those of you who don't know, it's a very old Pokemon simulator. And yeah, so let's get started. So he starts off with an Electrode and I start off with a Heatran. I know these things like to rain dance, but I want to get some damage on this thing, so I go with the safe Earth Power, and as predicted, he sets up his rain dance. So I know a lot of Electrodes use rain dance, like to use Thunder. So I'm gonna go to Flygon to take the expected Thunder. I know that I'm thinking maybe so he uses Thunder, and that's a great prediction. I'm in Flygon, so I have some options here. I could use Earthquake. But he's probably going to switch, so I'm thinking about going with the safe U-turn just to scout so I can get some switch advantage and just see the rest of his team. So I decided to go with U-turn. He switches into Toxicroak, which means Earthquake would have still been a nice choice, but it doesn't matter. I used U-turn. I get to bring in what I want now. So Toxicroak is a poison fighting type. I'm going to bring in my Jirachi, though, to get this thing paralyzed. So I'm going to set up a sub, because odds are he's going to want to switch, and I don't know what he's going to switch into. And if it resists Thunder Wave, then that would really suck. So he switches, I use sub, and he switches in his Electrode. And right now I'm thinking let's just paralyze this thing, because it's fast. So I do that, and I think I'm just going to go for the kill with Iron Head. And I do, and it's down. So that's good for me, I'm up 6-5. He brings in his Floatzel. This thing is fast. Like, it's really fast. So, I'm thinking I want to switch to Suicune first, but then again, I'm thinking, I know I can live a Waterfall in the rain. I'm going to try to Thunder Wave this thing, cripple it. And, of course, Haxrachi gets haxed, which is hilarious, but it also sucks, because now I need to switch and get the hell out. So now I'm going to bring in Suicune to take the Waterfall, and I believe it takes it quite nicely. Right now he just said that, you know, ironic that Haxrachi gets haxed. Yeah, it's ironic, but, I mean, Haxrachi's a little bitch, so kind of deserves it. So I bring in Suicune, and it's, so it's a safe switch to Waterfall. I decided to go for a Calm Mind to set up. I know it's a little early to start setting up, and I should have just done a safe attack, but, I think I just decided to go for a safe play. A Calm Mind, he brings in a, Parasect, and I can't do anything against this thing. So I switched into Heatran, and he goes with a Spore. And I completely forgot that Parasect learned Spore. That totally messed me up. So now I switch out, because I can't do anything. I switch into Breloom, because he can't do anything really to me, and he switches into a Toxicroak. I don't really want to get any... I think he's going to Sucker Punch for some reason, I don't know why. I really was a dumb play, but I decided to just sub up and see what he wants to do. And he also sets up sub. So now I just Focus Punch to break the sub. And I know I'm faster at this point, so I'm just going to Spore and put this thing to sleep. So yeah, really, there's really nothing on this team that could really hurt my Breloom. So Spore is a pretty safe move right now. I'm going to set up a sub on the switch, and of course he gets the first turn wake. That's just my luck. So I'm going to Spore him again because I know he's going to stay in. And now I'm just going to sub up and use Focus Punch. I don't know why he's not switching right now. I know I'm a little better than this, and he's not really one to do this. So yeah, I just set Focus Punch and I just KO it. So that's good. Now it's now 6-4. So now he brings in a Zam, and Zam could do some damage. So I need to get this thing asleep. I Spore him behind a sub. I sub up now. I go with the Seed Bomb, because I don't think that Focus Punch will do as much, even though it's a stronger attack, but it's resisted. So now this guy's telling him to switch out, and he thinks that Sleep Claws isn't on, which is really weird because I've never battled a day in my life without Sleep Claws. So now he does. I go with the safe Seed Bomb to try to KO. I should have Focus Punched. That would have KO'd this thing right here. That was a dumb play, but whatever. So here I realize I can't do anything because he has X Scissor. I'm going to switch to Jirachi as Death Fodder so I can safely bring in my Flygon. And I'm just going to go with the safe Stone Edge because right now the only thing that is threatening, I don't think anything at this point can resist Stone Edge. I was thinking about Outrage for a bit, but then I was like, Confusion, Hacks, and I had to switch anyway, so I'm just going to use Stone Edge. It misses once. I'm like, okay, it's Stone Edge. It's going to miss. I'll do it again. I don't have a choice. I'm Scarfed. And I use Stone Edge, and it misses twice. So yeah, that really screwed me. Should have used Outrage. But whatever. At this point, I'm just going to use Stone Edge again. If I miss again, I'm going to get really pissed, but I can still win. So I use Stone Edge, and it hits, and it KOs. So, yeah, nothing really surprising there. I believe he brings in his Floatzel right now. And I believe he's going to threaten me with the Aqua Jet. Yeah, here it is. So he brings in Floatzel, and he's going to threaten me with the Aqua Jet. I could let it die, but I realize I might need Flygon for later, just in case Zam is a problem. And so I bring in Floatzel. I bring in Suicune on Floatzel. I just had to use Hidden Power just to do some damage to this thing. And I just KO the Alakazam, which is okay. So then he brings in his Dunsparce, I think this name is. He uses Rain Dance, and he uses Thunder and Power Hacks at me. I actually told him about this set. It's not bad, but Dunsparce is better as a Power Flincher instead. I think he made this a Power Fusion set with Water Pulse, which isn't terrible. So I KO the Dunsparce with Surf. He brings in Floatzel. He gets a crit on Brick Break, and then I get paralyzed. So I'm fairly sure I can live one more, and I just rest up and get all the damage off. I live with like 1 HP, which is sick. He Brick Breaks, the game's pretty much over. I wake up and use HP Electric. It's a 1-hit KO, and that's going to be a good game. So yeah, good game, ShadowAbra. Rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll have some more battles for you guys. So peace.